What it do? What it do? You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Most definitely hit that bell icon. That's a notification bell that alert you all content that will drop to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you hit the thumbs up, that aka the like button. YouTube appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV will appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I need everybody to go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R Sports News TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and share and comment over there. We on the road to 800 subscribers on S.L.R Sports News TV. We on the road to 4,000 subscribers on S.L.R Media TV. Yes, I'm putting that work in. So I need everybody to make sure you smash that subscribe, like, share, comment button. Continue to support the channel. Continue to support the channel. And if you like the work, you like the content that I'm putting in, make sure you hit the Cash App, $, all caps, SRED 40. All information is pinned in at the ticker. Shout out to all my donors who donate to the channel. Continue to donate to the channel. You see the title. You see the title. Tetairoa, Mcmillan, and Bryce Young, the Cali connection. First of all, before I get into the show, get into the content. All right. Before I get into the content, what's my thoughts? What's my grade on the draft? Carolina Panthers draft. I give it a B minus. The only reason why I'm giving it a B minus because they got the best wide receiver in the draft. It's not Travis Hunter. It's T Mac. He's the best wide receiver in the class. So for that, I give him a B minus. But everything after T Mac, I don't like it. I don't like it. Especially the defensive ends. I don't like them. I don't listen. I told you, and I'm gonna tell y'all before. I don't like 6'1", 6'2" defensive ends. You got to be 6'4", 6'5". I want the body, I want the length, pause, but I want the physical specimen. I don't want the little shorties. And on top of that, the Carolina Panthers was not aggressive enough in the fourth and fifth rounds. When there was a lot of talent, especially in the tight ends positions and in the defensive positions, it seemed like they were just lollygagging. Oh, they were cool. That like they were just all somewhere running their mouth. And then, oh shit, I forgot. We gotta go make a pick. Let's go make a pick. Who's the best defensive end on the draft board? Let's just pick them. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. They picked whoever was left on the draft board on the defensive end in the fifth round. They picked. And remember, in the fifth round, there's what tight ends, safeties, and defensive ends and tackles going off the board. And the Carolina Panthers were just sitting back. Like, what the fuck? You would thought they would be more aggressive in the fifth, make more trades in the fifth. It was none of that. You picked two small defensive end guys When I say the small, 6'1", 6'2", that's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. On the defensive end, that's not going to cut it. I was highly disappointed in the Carolina Panthers after T-Mac. And then they parade around Monday and Tuesday like they hit an A plus. You got podcasters talking about the A plus. See, that's another thing. That's the reason why I don't really listen to podcasters after the draft, because all they fucking do is goddamn, as I say, they date riders, they bandwaggers. Oh, it was a great draft. Oh, it was a great. The same thing they said last year. They said the same thing last year about the draft. It was a great draft. Oh, it was a great draft. I'm ready. We're gonna win the division. We're gonna win the division. They said the same thing this year. Same thing this year about this draft. A plus. We're gonna win the division. Get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna win shit. You're not gonna win nothing. You're gonna be the most complaining, losing ass franchise in 2025. That's what you're gonna be. That's exactly what you're going to be. The Tech Mcmillan getting Tech was cool. I'm fine with that. But look at the draft picks after Tech Mcmillan. I'm not cool with that. The Carolina Panthers could have did much better. And see, this is the problem that I'm having with the Carolina Panthers. They do it every fucking time. They pick a good player and they just sit back and twirl their thumbs, their fucking fingers. And who did he did high. We did a good job. Woo, woo. Ain't got a fucking care in the fucking world. Cause you know why? They could dangle him. They could dangle that first round pick. They could dangle that. And the Carolina Panther fans love that shit. Dangle the fruit to them. Dangle the fruit to them. That's exactly what they're doing. They blind you with Tech Mcmillan. They blind you with Tech Mcmillan and let you just look at Tech and not look at the other bullshit. Because you should be answering the questions. What the fuck is up with the midgets? Why you had to pick 6'1", 6'2" midgets? Why? Why couldn't you find a 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" defensive ends? Oh, because they're always off the fucking board. Carolina Panther would just watching them go. Just watching them go. Then we end up with some 6'1", 6'2s. Get out of here. Get out of here, Jay. We said I'm getting tired of them drafting undrafted quarterbacks. This don't make no motherfucking sense. They won't give this boy no fucking competition. None. None. Neighbors? Neighbors? He couldn't even keep his fucking starting job. How many quarterbacks did UCLA go through this season? Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Now, I do like the wide receiver they got out of Miami. I do like him, the undrafted wide receiver they got out of for the Miami Hurricanes. I do like him. He's nice. He's nice. He's nice. I hope he can make the squad because he could be a good impact player. I listen. He's nice. He's a better version of Deontay Johnson. He's nice. He's nice. If he can make the squad, Carolina Panthers could have something nice in the wide receiver position. Oh yes, he's nice. Now he got to make the squad though. They fucked up on the defensive side. It was better talent on the board, and they fucked around and waited late. They did. They fucked around and waited so fucking late. Oh my man. Go back and look at the fifth round. Go back and look at the infamous fifth round that Shedeur Sanders got drafted in. The Carolina Panthers let so many good tight ends go. The tight end that I wanted for Miami, Aurora, what his name was, the Carolina Panthers could have had him. He was picked. Seattle picked him before the Carolina Panthers came up because I believe the Carolina Panthers was going to pick him. I believe, allegedly. But they were so motherfucking quick and jumped on them on them little smallest defensive end. Because you know why? There was nothing left on the fucking board. There was nothing left on the fucking board but some 6'1s and some 6'2 defensive ends. That's it. What the fuck is them little midgets going to do? What is them fucking little ass midgets going to do? Listen, the link is pinned in the comment section. Hit the link and pull up and let me know what you think about the Carolina Panthers draft. Didn't get Bryce Young no competition. I don't give a fuck if you run around with the illusion that Bryce is running the team. Oh, it's all about Bryce. Team Bryce. Bryce, listen, I'm going to hold his feet to the fire. He's the face of the month. He's the face of the franchise. Understand this. Understand this. My expectations are very high. I want the playoffs. I want the playoffs. I don't want to hear about no motherfucking 6, 7, 8 wins. I want the playoffs. Bryce Young's the face of the franchise. He's going in the office, beating on the table, telling Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, I want T-Mac. I want Take McMillan. I want the playoffs, Bryce. I want the motherfucking playoffs. I don't give a fuck about what the other podcasters say. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They cool with winning 6, 7 games. They think that's a fucking upgrade. They think that's a winning season. Nah, y'all just impractical losers. Y'all just lovable losers. That's all that is. That's all that is. As long as Bryce give us 2 more extra wins, I'm good. That's improvement. And then he comes back another year and give us another 2 more wins. That's more improvement. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. The fuck out of here. My expectations and my standards are high. When you trade that much for a quarterback, don't you know we are now officially done paying the Bryce Young bill? We're done. We ain't gotta give up no more trades, no nothing. We're done. All of that. I want the playoffs. I want the motherfucking playoffs. I want the playoffs. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Real Carolina. See, that's why I'm on here because I represent the real Carolina Panther fans. I represent the real fan base. I represent what the real Carolina Panther content creators are talking. We want to win now. I'm not with the 6, 8 wins. I'm not with that and being cool with that. Because I say it again, this organization, this fan base are lovable losers. They're like the motherfucking Chicago Bears for the Chicago Bears won the World Series. They're lovable losers. They will find they will find victory in losing. You go ask them, is this a 10-win team? Oh no, this is not a 10-win team. No, no, no. This is like a 6, 7, 8 win. If we can get 6 or 7, 8 wins with Bryce Young, I am good with that. I am great with that. I am great because you know why? I'm great with the Carolina Panthers winning 6, 7, 8 games because Bryce Young is improving. He's getting better. He's getting better. Man, I'm so sick, man. We are the fucking laughing stock of the league because a lot of organizations know we're just holding on to Bryce Young just to be irrelevant. And he's not even that good. I hope the Browns, I hope the Browns release Shador Sanders. I hope they cut him so we can scoop him up. Yeah, I know what the fuck we got. We got 20 out there wide receivers, and it don't make no sense. Listen, we got a 93-man roster we got to fill up, and then we got to bust that 93 down to 53 by week 1. We're gonna run through wide receivers. That's what Dave Canales like to do. He had a lot of wide receivers in last season. That's exactly what he does. And may the best man wins. That's all I gotta say. May the best man win. Um, I don't see Hunter Renfrow. The guys that they just signed, Hunter Renfrow, all them guys, I don't see them guys even making the roster. I don't see him making the roster. Hunter Renfrow is just trying to get a chance to get back in. I think Hunter Renfrow may have been out the league maybe 2 years. Hunter Renfrow best years was with the Las Vegas Raiders under John Gruden. What are you going to get out of Hunter Renfrow? What the fuck are you going to get out of Hunter Renfrow? I'm not signing no goddamn Hunter Renfrow. What the fuck I look like? This is the reason why I do not believe in this team. I see. I'm gonna let y'all be all happy about the draft. Be all happy, enjoy. Go lie to people. Go lie. Just go lie. Lie and say the Carolina Panthers gonna win the NFC South. Go lie and say the Carolina Panthers got the best roster in the NFC South. Go ahead. Go lie. Go lie. Because I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here to pick up all the motherfucking pieces, scoop them up, put them in the trash, and burn them motherfuckers where it goes. Go ahead. That's what lovable losers do. They lie for no reason. Y'all just can't sit back and let shit play out. I'm not getting happy. You didn't see me go on here and go live and boast and brag and say, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. This is the best draft that Dave Canales, Dave Morgan. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We going no, because you know why? You know why? I'm from the show me state. You got to show me. You got to make me a believer. I'm not like y'all lovable losers. I'm not like y'all. I'm not going on here hitting the live button, say the Carolina Panthers going to win the NFC South. Carolina Panthers now got the best roster in the NFL, the best roster in the NFC South. No, the fuck I'm not. We're fucking losers. Carolina Panthers going to have to win to make me motherfucking jump off the ledge and say some bullshit that was going around on the Carolina Panthers podcast in circles on YouTube. Y'all motherfuckers make me sick sometimes. Y'all were acting like this last year. So motherfucking joyful. Y'all joyful as fuck right now. Y'all joyful as fuck for what? For what? Until we get into the regular season, then y'all want to bitch, come on and fucking complain like y'all always do. Then I'm on here talking shit about y'all. Then y'all want to say, oh, S.L.R, you ain't no Carolina Panther fan. You ain't no Carolina Panther fan because I don't act like y'all. Because I'm not a motherfucking lovable loser. Because I have high expectations for my team. The fuck? This don't get no. This Carolina Panther fan right here, this media personality don't get no realer than this. See, I speak that real shit, and see, realness sometimes does not resonate in the Carolina Panther circles. See, y'all jumping around, pandemonium about this fucking draft. Instead, you sit back and relax and let this shit fucking play out. Because you did the same thing last year. And then you bitch and moan and complain when we was losing so much. What up, Keywan? What up? Hit the link. The link is picked in the chat. You want to pull up? Nah, nah. What I'm saying, Keywan, what I'm saying is, listen, bro. Nah, because y'all need to tamper down with the expectations of this team. Tamper the fuck down. Y'all so motherfucking hype. If Bryce Young blows a fucking gasket or blows a tire in week 1, you ready to get rid of Bryce. You don't want to see the California connection no more. You don't want to see that shit, right? See, I'm trying to save y'all. Down your fucking expectations. Stop letting people blow your fucking head up, making you think that the Carolina Panthers had an A+ draft. No, the fuck they didn't. They got the best wide receiver in the draft, and that was it. That was it. ETN. What about ETN? What about it? That don't move me. The tight end for Notre Dame don't move me. The two little midget ass them defensive ends that you got in the 5th round when you could have got better players in the 5th round. That don't fucking move me. Y'all want to holler about that some fucking ape. They fumbled the ball again. See, I'm a real one. I'm gonna keep it real. They fumbled the ball again in the draft. They were not a fucking. They wasn't aggressive. Nah, Keywan talking about that was a good draft. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody got their own opinion. You said it's a good draft. I said it's not a good draft because we didn't come out with. Well, I did not see not one 6'4", 6'5" defensive end. I didn't see not one, not one. And look on the roster and let me know: do we got a 6'4", 6'5" defensive end? Huh? I told you I'm tired of the fucking little midgets. We rolling out little leaguers, little ass fucking midgets. You understand what I'm saying? We rolling out fucking little midgets. Nah, Keywan. Nah, Keywan. This ain't no trolling. Facts. It's facts. Now, now I can blend it in. Now I'm very good at it. This ain't no trolling. Now I'm the number one troller in the Carolina Panther content creator circle. But I'm one of the realest, and I know my shit. I know my shit. I'm not feeling this draft. Now, like I said, T-Mac, I'm good with that because I say it again, I never waver off of it. Give Bryce everything he needs. I don't want to give him no wiggle room, no movement, no nothing. I don't want you to skate through a fucking crack, a hole, or nothing. Because when I catch you and I fucking smash and squash you, you're good to go. Give Bryce everything. No excuses, Bryce. This it. This it. Listen, you love to hear people say, I just want Bryce to win 6 or 7 games. I'm good with that. Hell, 8, I'm good with that. Because you're lovable losers. Ain't none of y'all never said, I want Bryce to get in the playoffs. Because y'all scared. You're scared. You're scared. You're scared out your motherfucking boots to say playoffs are bust. I like that, Keywan. I like that, Keywan. I like that, Keywan. I like that. I like that. 12-5. I like that. But you ain't getting 12-5 out of Bryce Young. You ain't getting 12-5 out of Bryce, Keywan. No, not the Cali connection. No. See, and I'm not gonna let y'all push the Xavier Legette to the side. I will not let y'all push the Xavier Legette to the side. You're not gonna do the Xavier Legette like that. Just because we got T-Mac. T-Mac wasn't here before Xavier Legette. You're not going to, not gonna do that. Yep, Jay Wick. Yep. 8-11. 8-11 is cool. But see, that's enough to save Bryce's job. I don't want Bryce's job to be saved. I'm tired of going through this shit. Tired of going through this. I don't want a 4th year of Bryce Young. I don't want. Listen, he really holding this. He really holding this organization hostage. What the word he said? I went and banged on the table. I went in David Tepper's. I went in Dan Morgan's office. I went in Dave Canella's office. I said I wanted T-Mac. Well, that's good, Bryce. That's good, Bryce. That's good. Now I need you to deliver, Bryce. I need you to deliver, Bryce Young. If you can go pound on the table, I need you to deliver. You should have came back 6'3", but you came back at 5'10". That's cool. You got a little pool. That's cool. That's cool. You got a little pool. You little minion. That's cool. That's cool. You're a little minion. You represent the little small, the little shorties. I understand that. I understand that. Boy. Understand this. They have film. They have film. And it looks like Dave Canales is not in the lab cooking up. He got Brad Isaac cooking up the plays. So I would no longer, no matter of fact, I'm still going after Dave Canales. But now I got the word that Brad Isaac is getting a little more leeway with the offense. They're letting Brad Isaac draw up plays. He's not calling the plays because that's still that's still Dave Canales. But now Brad Isaac, we got the word now. We got the word. I'm not playing no games. His offense better be looking very, very, very good. Very good. He said Carolina Minion. Fact. Keywan say 12-5. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. And Bryce Young, we trust. Yeah, I started that. Yeah, I started that. Hey, because I try to give Bryce hope and grace. I try to give him grace. That's a slogan that the Carolina. Matter of fact, I started that slogan because I wanted that slogan to catch super fire. I wanted that to be the slogan for the Carolina Panthers and for the Carolina Panther content creators that support Bryce. That's the reason why I did that. In Bryce Young, we trust. I mean, what you want me to do? He's our quarterback. What do you want to do? What you want to do? I support my quarterback, but I'm for sure that the criticism is very warranted by me and by others that wants more out of Bryce Young. I want more. Stop saying that you want more, Bryce. Show me that you want more. Yeah, the fact when it do, and it's going to happen, he will get injured sooner or later. What you going to do when we have no backup quarterback and Andy's not the guy? No, Andy ain't the guy. I don't get it because you know why? They don't want to hurt Bryce Young feelings. They don't want to hurt the media feelings. They don't want to hurt Charlotte media feelings. They don't want to hurt certain podcaster feelings. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to hurt Bryce feelings. They don't want Craig and Mama Bryce to be asking Dave, why is this quarterback here? Bryce can't concentrate on being a good quarterback if he got competition. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of the fucking culling the baby and Bryce. That's crazy. No, the hair, it ain't. He ain't no facts. You talking crazy. You're on that crystal. Nah, I ain't on that motherfucking crystal. Nah, I'm smoking that goddamn some of the best flower in the game. You know, I am your number one florist. I am the Carolina Panthers' number one florist. You understand what I'm saying? I will fill your cigars up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I am the biggest smoker in the Carolina Panther content creator circle. That's facts. That's facts. Ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Uh-uh. Don't do drugs. Yeah, yeah. Don't do drugs. Yeah. Stay away. Yeah. 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 We about to get into the content, man. Get into the content. I done said enough for now. We're gonna get into the content. We're gonna get into the content. Yeah. See, T Mac, I warned you. I'm gonna warn you right now. They got so much expectations on you. You thought Xavier Leggett got it bad, got it worse from the Carolina Panther fans, the content creators, and the local media. Tech Mcmillan, you're going to get it worse. You're going to get it worse. I don't see Bryce Young even helping you. I don't see it. Lord beholds, no, I don't. I don't listen. Keep passing up on quarterbacks. You're going to learn. You're going to learn. You could have got Will Howard. Why in the fuck you didn't get Will Howard? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Didn't get no. Well, let me get into the content. Let me get to the motherfucking content, man. Let me get into this. Where we at? Where we at? Hold on. Where it is? We just all got our picks back now, so it shouldn't hurt us on the move. Now, yeah, we out of the Bryce Young. You know, we don't owe nobody for the Bryce Young shit. We good now. We got all our picks next year. We straight. Don't know motherfucking about it own not one Carolina pick next year. Except this right here.
Great power comes great responsibility.
This shit crazy. This can't be. This can't be. Great power comes with great responsibilities. One more time.
Great power comes great responsibility.
This who y'all love? This who y'all love? And Bryce Young we trust? That's who y'all loving? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's get into the content. Here's your boy. Here's the savior. Here's the guy that Steve Smith did not want. This is the guy that Steve Smith did not want. This is the savior now. This is the savior. I'm putting expectation. I'm putting the savior on him. He's Tech, the savior Mcmillan. He's going to save Bryce Young's career allegedly. Let's get into it. Here you go.
Yeah. If you could start by saying your name, your media outlet, we can begin questions for T-Mac.
T-Mac, my name is Sheena. I cover you guys for Fox 1340. You started your presser by telling us that you'd rather go by Nalo or T-Mac. A lot of other people call you Ted. Why specifically do you not want to be referred to as Ted? Let me ask.
So you know, my mom can be the one to tell you.
Because I need him Tetairoa. So it's either Tetairoa, T-Mac, or I call him Cabello, which is his Hawaiian name.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or Nalo's fine too.
Nalo's fine.
Yeah.
We didn't know if Nalo was more for like.
We're originally from Wamanalo. Yeah.
T-Mac, just how has the past 20 hours or so been?
Yeah, man, it's been surreal. Just getting that phone call, walking up on stage, putting the hat on, to, you know, flying in this morning to Charlotte. It just feels surreal, and I'm just, you know, I'm super grateful, super blessed just to be in the position I am, man, and I'm so thankful.
Here with Carolina Blitz. Were there any players who were down there to welcome you when you came in today?
Yeah, I said what's up to Bryce.
How did that go?
I was just like catching up, you know, just happy for each other, you know, finally get to be teammates, and looking forward to what the future holds.
T-Mac back here, Cam Gaskins with WBTV here in Charlotte. Obviously, this team taking you in the top 10. They view you as a weapon for this offense. I'm just curious, in your talks with the coaching staff, the front office, how did they sort of explain to you what your role is going to be and what they think this offense will look like with you in the fold?
Shoot, I mean, like you said, they took me in the top 10, so obviously they see potential in me. They see that, you know, I can be the guy to help them turn it around, and you know what? Whatever it takes for this team to be successful, I'm willing to do whatever. So whether it's playing inside, outside, whether it's taking a year off and learning from the vets, or whatever that may be, I'm all in.
T-Mac, what was it like this morning, getting here and having the welcome?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was super fire. I was here, I want to say roughly 2 weeks ago. So just being able to just reconnect with everybody, meet some new faces. You know, at the end of the day, this is gonna be home, so I got to get acquainted with everybody.
How was it beating the keep pounding drum for the first time?
You know what? I didn't know how hard I was supposed to hit the drum. I probably hit it a little too soft, but you know, it was good. You know, just hearing the fans, just getting them going, just interacting with them, and keep pounding.
Mike K from the Charlotte Observer. Something that's brought up a lot with your route running is how smooth you are as an athlete. Where do you think that comes from? Perhaps another sport, or just naturally from how you've kind of grown in the position?
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, playing multiple sports growing up, whether it's baseball, volleyball, basketball, just doing different movements, angling my body at different angles, body control. And as well as, you know, the coaching that I had growing up. You know, I've been able to play at such a high level at each level. So, you know, all the coaching has been elite, and, you know, it's a huge testament of the player I am today for sure.
What positions did you play in those other sports?
Which one specifically?
Baseball.
I played third base and shortstop.
Daryl Horowitz from Green City Nerve. What would you say you bring to the table, and what would you say to the people that question your speed on the field?
Shoot, I feel like, I bring just good energy to the locker room. I feel like I'm a guy that can add to the culture that they have laid over here, and ultimately be the guy that other people will play for, and the guy that will play for them. But as far as the speed goes, playing in the game is a lot different. But I can tell you, I'm not slow.
Michael Seth from Charlotte Sports Live. What athletes and other players have you styled your game after, and why?
Shoot, there's nobody in particular that I style my game after. Obviously, my favorite player growing up was Larry Fitzgerald, but I wouldn't say I try to copycat him. I just kind of wanted to be my own player, be my own person, and try to be as great as I possibly can be.
There was a video that came out from a podcast a while ago where you said that you didn't watch film. Did you want to clarify those remarks?
Yeah, that was from my freshman year of high school. I definitely have grown, have definitely matured since that. I feel like I wouldn't be here in front of y'all today without loving this game, without watching film. So, yeah, that was just dumb, young and dumb freshman me. I definitely, matured from that for sure.
High school or college?
Oh, college, yeah.
Joe Person with The Athletic. Did you, as you went on your 30s, did you have a bunch of teams asking you about that, including the Panthers?
Oh, as far as that question goes? Oh, yeah, it was a hot topic for sure.
How did you respond?
The same way I just responded to y'all.
At the Combine, when we talked to you said people were kind of sleeping on your versatility. What do you say to them now, and what do you think about playing on the outside opposite Xavier Legette, or maybe on the inside where Thielen or Coker play?
At the time I said that, obviously, I was just trying to get my point across, but, I finally found home, and it's here in Charlotte, so, I'm looking forward to just being in that receiver room, playing alongside whoever that may be, catching the ball from Bryce, having one-on-one battles in practice with J.C. Horn. Man, I'm just so excited to be here, man. Like I said earlier, this is home, man, and I'm looking forward to it.
Talk to X or Adam?
No, I met them at my 30 visit, but as far as today, no, I haven't seen them yet.
T-Mac, Mike Solarka, Spectrum News 1. Do you owe Bryce Young a finder's fee for talking you up to Panthers brass to draft you?
I'll take him out to dinner.
How critical, though, is that relationship for you? Because you talked about it a little bit last night.
Yeah.
And when it sinks in, this feels like the two of you are bonded, even though you're a couple years apart, Nate.
Yeah, we both from Cali. Got the chance to play against each other in high school. Just been seeing each other's growth as far as men and football players, and just as a receiver, it's a compliment to have a quarterback that trusts in you already. And at the end of the day, I still got to come in here and earn his respect, earn his trust. But he believes in me, and that's all I need in my quarterback.
Tetairoa, Alex Zettler with the Charlotte Observer. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. You're the 6th Hawaii-born player to get drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. Did you know that, firstly? I didn't. I appreciate that. As you're absorbing that, what does that mean to you?
Oh, yeah, that's fire. Obviously, I'm here today because of the Polynesian players that came before me. At the end of the day, they laid the foundation and set the precedence for me to be where I am today, for me to be successful in this game. So, at the end of the day, I'm a reflection of all the people who came before me. So, yeah, it's a proud honor. I said it on the stage, like, man, I'm just trying to make the Polynesian people proud, and I'm happy that I can be a reflection of our culture.
T-Mac, Nick Carboni from WCNC Charlotte. You're coming here to play for a head coach that is a former college receiver and wide receivers coach himself. What's kind of been your impression from talking to him over the last couple of weeks of his excitement to add you to the offense?
Yeah, I love him. Just when I first met him at the Combine to 30 visits to today, he actually, shout out him, he gave me this lay. But yeah, he's also another Cali kid from Carson. We joke about bleeding blue, and we definitely bleeding blue now. But I'm super excited to play for him, man. He's a great dude. I know he'll be a great coach and just ultimately be just a good role model, good father figure for me.
What did it mean to get that from him today, that lay?
Oh yeah, we exchanged lays. You know, I had to lay him too. He also did it for me. So we already got a little chemistry going on, I guess.
T-Mac, why did you wear 4 at Arizona and the number 4 at Arizona? And do you plan on wearing that here? And if so, what does 4 mean to you?
Honestly, I wore 4 in high school just because my number got taken. So I had no. I was like, that's the next best option. And as far as wearing the number here, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
What was the number before that you wanted?
11.
David Newton, ESPN.com. What separates you from any other receiver they have on this team?
I'm not going to answer.
T-Mac, what did you know about Charlotte before you got here?
I actually learned that they don't call it downtown, they call it uptown. So that's the one thing I learned for sure. I'm gonna just go with that one. I feel like I got some brownie points for saying that.
Learned that? Was that something that you found out on the ride here, or?
A little birdie.
T-Mac, could you maybe expand on what you told us last night about those workouts with Bryce or the throwing sessions? Like, did he invite you to meet him there? Like, how did that kind of happen? And I know it's a place where a lot of guys train.
Yeah.
Could you take us kind of through how that got set up and what that was like?
To be honest with you, yeah. Bryce trains at 3D QB. They got a lot of that's a good little quarterback little thing going on over there, and obviously my college quarterback, Noah Fafita, he trains over there, and we just so happened to be in Cali at the same time, and I pulled up to just get some work in with TJ and just catch the ball, and Bryce was there. I was like, man, let's get it on.
Did you end up doing it for several days that week, or a couple weeks, or how many sessions?
Unfortunately, it was only one day, but now we got a lot of days coming up.
What do the next few days look like for you as you prepare for
Well, I'm gonna go home to Hawaii, just spend time with my family, just enjoy, brace it all in. But I mean, after this weekend, we got to get to work. I know rookie minicamp is in 2 weeks from yesterday, but the grind starts now. It's only the beginning, and I'm ready to get after it.
We all good? All right, thank you,
Cool.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, y'all. All right. Yeah, come on. I'm going to.
Stand up a little high.
Oh, my bad.
T-Mac, right here for 1 minute.
You see it. There's a lot of expectations on you, T-Mac. Ooh, there's a lot of expectations on you. Like Mcmillan say, what are you going to do when T-Mac runs wild on you? Like I said, man, T-Mac, I'm gonna tell you this. Just because you and Bryce worked on something don't mean nothing in the NFL. I'm sorry, T-Mac. I'm sorry. You're going to learn, and you're going to learn very fast about the NFL. Sorry. Listen, we're going to get you a real quarterback. We're going to get you a real quarterback. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. We're going to get us up. We might finally land that free agent quarterback that may want to come here because now we got the weapons. We most definitely not going back in the draft to draft another quarterback. See what the Carolina Panthers are doing. They're building this team now, just in case if it doesn't work for Bryce in the offseason, they can land that free agent quarterback to come in and take this team to the next level. I believe the Carolina Panthers are not going back in the draft and running back again. Been there and done that. This is it for Bryce. This make or break for this guy right here.
Great power comes great responsibility.
That's all Bryce care about. Being a Marvel character, being Spider-Man, want to go play basketball. He don't want to be a Super Bowl quarterback. Nah. Not Bryce. Here's your GM.
I think he has really good play speed. I think the thing that pops off the tape about Ted is just how smooth he is, his body control, his ability to adjust to all types of throws, his catch radius, and his hands are elite. He catches everything outside his frame, and he can win the jump ball down the field and in the red zone. He's a guy that has 18 touchdowns the past 2 years. So he puts the ball in the end zone, and obviously that's something that we want to do.
We'll see. Y'all putting all the expectation on Bryce. I don't want him to let you down like he's been doing.
Okay, so Ted Mcmillan is now a Carolina Panther. Keep pounding, and fantasy-wise, I think actually a pretty good landing spot for him. Think about this. Carolina last year under Dave Canales, 7th in wide receiver target share. Like, they're going to throw, and they throw to wide receivers. And we think about Canales when he was in Tampa Bay and the fantasy success he had with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. His offense can support 2 fantasy-relevant wide receivers. And then you think about the Carolina Panthers depth chart before Tet gets there, right? You've got Xavier Legette, the first rounder from last year. Okay, great. Adam Thielen, who we love Adam Thielen, but, a little bit older. Jalen Coker, Cokeheads unite. But the fact is that it's going to be Mcmillan and Legette. Like, I think he's immediately going to be probably the number 1 target here. I think he probably leads the team in red zone targets or is right there with Legette as well. Bryce Young looked a lot better the second half of last year as well. So I think my initial thoughts are Mcmillan's going to be kind of in that wide receiver 30 to 35 range, kind of in the DK Metcalf, Juwan Jennings range. Because good fantasy-friendly offense, solid quarterback, not a lot of target competition, and clearly, as the number 1 wide receiver drafted, his draft capital is insanely high.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com.
Man, I love this for the Panthers. Tetairoa and McMillan, because I don't think Xavier Legette's all that good. The number of times I just wrote down good in Tetairoa and McMillan's notes, in my notes on him, good route runner, sinks his hips for a big guy, very good hands, good in contested situations, good after the catch. He's just a good receiver. Thielen's still there as your veteran. Thielen Coker is one of the better undrafted free agent receivers that we've seen recently, if he could build on that. And Xavier Legette takes a little pressure off last year's number 32 pick, Legette.
Round 1 of the NFL Draft is in the books, and Nick Emanwari, the Irmo, South Carolina product, was not selected. Nick, surrounded by some of his friends, family, and teammates at his watch party in Irmo, South Carolina, watching all 32 teams go up and make their selections, he never got a call. His name was never announced. While it was a disappointing and somber night for him and his team, afterwards he thanked everyone for showing up and showing their appreciation for him and his journey, and the journey continues on. He will now wait for round number 2, starting Friday at 7 p.m., where hopefully he will hear his name called and he will get to live out his dream of becoming an NFL player. on now becoming a Carolina Panther.
It's gonna be amazing. First things first, obviously, Bryce Young, Cali to Cali connection. That's immediately. And as well as, the other receivers, Xavier, Adam Thielen. And I feel like, our OC, Coach Izzik, will definitely, put it together. I know Coach Canales calls the plays, and, I'm confident in them and their
Plenty more draft coverage coming today, with hopefully some Gamecocks hearing their names called. In Irmo, Noah Chast, ABC Columbia Sports.
Carolina Panthers select Tetairoa Mcmillan, wide receiver, Arizona.
Oh, so that one isn't what we expected. Outstanding player. They call him T-Mac. He will
have a good career in Carolina. He just needs to make sure he takes care of business.
A very nice moment there as he placed the lay on the commissioner there. Tetairoa Mcmillan was a very proud winner of the Polynesian.
Boy, that's a lot of pressure on you, Tech. That's a lot of pressure on Bryce and Tech. Damn, Xavier Legette. Where this gonna leave you at? Legette. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. So, we gonna see. The ball is gonna be rolling very soon. So we're gonna see what's up. Everything's gonna be put together. Get through the spring, rest up for the summer, and then you know what time it is. So as we say again, we're gonna see. This is a playoffs. This is the playoffs a bus. That's it. Playoffs a bus. That's where I'm rolling with. So if you fucking with me, you're gonna feel the same way. You rolling with me. It's playoffs a bus. That's what it's all about. We ain't trying to hear no 6, no 7, no 8. Nah. You gotta get in. You gotta get in. We're not trying to hear it. We're in a fucking drought. You understand what I'm saying? A drought. A fucking drought. No. No, no, no. No, we ain't trying to hear that. We got to get that fix. We got to get that fix. If Bryce can't give us that fix, we're going somewhere else to go get it. I would love to go to a home playoff game and then come back and do a live podcast about the team, win or lose.
Container wall, and he creates all sorts of space. How's number 4 get that open on a 3rd and long? It happens with a great run. This drive.
Yeah, you see it. That's what I'm saying. See, T-Mac, you got the Carolina Panther Nation. You got the Carolina Panther podcast circles hype. You got hype. They don't forget all about Tyler Warren. What happened to all that Tyler Warren talk? What happened? I don't hear none of that shit. I don't hear none of that. What happened to Jalen Walker talk? What happened to Jalen Walker? We don't hear none of that. We don't hear none of that. T-Mac, you will be a Pro Bowler. You would get that 1,000 once we get the right quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Bryce ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry. Bryce ain't gonna do it. I don't know what the fuck Brad is it gonna be able to draw up for Dad Canales to call. This is not gonna work. I know we're gonna be a heavy screen team. We're gonna be a heavy ass screen team. We probably lead the NFL in screens, most definitely. Them little shifty ass midget wide receivers we got, you know, with the running backs. When you ain't gotta worry about Tech, he ain't doing no screens. You ain't got to worry about Xavier Leggett. He ain't got to do no more screens. These guys can actually practice on their craft. Listen to S.L.R. Lower your expectations. Stop glazing these draft picks. Stop glazing this draft class. Lower your expectations. Stop doing this shit year after year, year after year. Lower your expectations. Listen to me. I am your guidance. I'm your GPS. I'm your Messiah. I am the voice of the voiceless. I will guide you through this. Yes. Yeah. I got you. See, I'm the only Carolina Panther podcaster in his own lane. I got my own vibe, my own vision, my own takes on my team. I don't follow nobody. Nah, I'm not biting nobody's style. No, none of that. I'm not for everybody. I'm not. I'm not go against the grain. Why y'all happy losing? I'm not. Some of y'all can't take that. That's why some of y'all say trolling. Y'all can't take the fact that I don't fuck with Bryce. I don't fuck with Bryce Young. Yeah, I came up with in Bryce Young we trust. Yeah, I stand on that. Yeah, I stand on that. I gotta give y'all something to hang on. But I don't fuck with him. Never have, never will. Never like the pick. I'm still disappointed by the pick. By the players that we passed up on the defense or the offensive side. I'm highly disappointed. We didn't even have to even give that much up. If we put it like this, if we wanted Bryce to trade up for him, we didn't have to even give that much up. We were just stupid and desperate and just gave away. What Chicago Bears gonna say? Nah, man. Nah, y'all giving away too much. Take this back. We'll take this. Hell nah. Stupid. So, well, I'm just saying. So, listen to me. I got you. I got you. We're gonna put this all on Bryce Young's shoulders. We're gonna put this all on Bryce Young's shoulders. I am S.L.R. I'm not playing around. Now, the other podcasters, Carolina Panther podcasters who do this, y'all can be light. Y'all can, you know, y'all wanna be in the circle. Y'all want that one of the Carolina Panther players to hit your channel. You understand? You want credentials. You understand? You want to boast and brag about it. You want to take pictures with David Tepper and them. You understand? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about winning. And I'm gonna voice that. That's why we had this platform. That's why I am the voice of the voiceless. I care about winning. I'm not a bandwagon. Nah, I don't care about the credentials. Everybody throw me the credentials because I'm fucking real. They like my takes. Like, damn, at least somebody saying that. Rest of them, they gonna kiss motherfucking ass. Yeah. Fuck that. I ain't gotta be cool with y'all because I don't like Bryce Young. I don't fuck out of here. Nah. Y'all do that. Y'all do this every year, and I'm gonna continue to tell y'all that as long as we lose it every year, all y'all do is look for the draft. That's all y'all do. Y'all look for the draft. That's y'all hope. That's y'all hope and aspirations. That's why y'all put so much expectations on the first round players that we draft. Y'all look forward to this shit. And then y'all like the lovable losers. Then y'all like the worst losers when we lose. Now you don't want the player. You want to get rid of him. He ain't this. He ain't that. Y'all was all over his motherfucking nuts when you drafted him. All over his motherfucking nuts doing through the off season until it was time to play in the game. And then y'all want to back off. I don't fuck with him. Ooh, he's a bust. He ain't got no hands. Yada yada, this and that, man. Xavier Leggett, I'm gonna tell you this. And I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm gonna be straight up with you. They're testing you. The organization is trying you, Xavier Legette. Yeah. I don't want you to look at this, them getting T-Mac as a helping hand to you. That's not a helping hand. They already saying he's number one. They just said you was number one. Just remember that. They say you was number one. Now all of a sudden now they don't turn on you. I ain't gonna say the management don't turn on you yet, but the fans already done turn on you. They saying T-Mac number one. Understand this. Bryce Young ain't Joe Burrow. Bryce Young is not Joe Burrow. You're not gonna get 1,000 yards from each wide receiver. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not enough balls to go around. It's a lot of egos in that locker room. Yeah. Could understand this, for you to get paid. So them stats gonna have to show up for you to get paid. See, the pressure is on you, Xavier Legette. I think you are. I think you're the better wide receiver than T-Mac, but you're gonna have to show it. And if you just had just a little more speed, man, you can be a Terrell Owens type. But don't let them trick you out of your bag, Xavier Legette. Don't let Dan Morgan, Dan Canales, and them trick you out your bag. Don't, because that's what they're trying to do on the low. And the fan base already done turned on you on the low. They really don't like you riding them motherfucking horses. All the other shit, they really done turned on. They just waiting on you to drop the football, do some stupid shit, and it's just like that. It's gonna be over for you, because now they got T-Mac. They won't give a fuck about you. Your name will be on the trade block every year during this season through the Charlotte media. Yeah. Your name will be in the trade block. And with the Carolina Panther content creators, they do this. Don't make me say it's time to put your ass on the trade block. Don't do that, Xavier Legette. They testing you. Understand that. They can easy get your ass up out of here because you still got good trade value. Understand that. You still got good trade value. Don't let them trick you out your bag or your spot. You know this offense. You got a year up on T-Mac on this offense. Don't let them trick you out your motherfucking spot, homeboy. And on top of that, you should question Bryce. If Bryce already been throwing Oh yeah, I most definitely can't wait for training camp. Oh yeah, shit gonna go crazy. Most definitely can't wait. Like I said, big pressure. Playoffs a bust. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is not the channel you want to. This is not the channel you want to come to. You think I'm gonna be talking about, oh, next year with Bryce Young, put more weapons behind Bryce Young, and we're gonna be there. Nah, this ain't the channel. Nope, 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 nope. You're only gonna hear playoffs a bust. That's it. This is not the Carolina Panther channel for the lovable losers. Nah. This ain't it. This ain't it. Playoffs a bust. I want the playoffs. Understand this. When you celebrate the 2015 team this season coming up, soak it in. Soak it in. That should be your motivation to get to the fucking playoffs immediately. If the 2015 team does not motivate the 2025 team to get to the playoffs, it's just not going to happen under Bryce Young. or Dave Canales, period. It's just not going to happen. This is your motivation. This should be your perfect storm, your perfect season to get into the playoffs. Playoffs are bust. Playoffs are bust. I ain't playing around. I'm not playing around. Playoffs are bust. Speaking facts on it. This guy right here, this generational talent that was labeled. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna see. Like I said, the draft, the only part I like was we got the best wide receiver in the draft. That's facts. It wasn't Travis Hunter. It's T Mac. After that, Carolina Panthers fumbled the ball. I don't like none of that. None of them guys after T Mac probably not even gonna fucking make the right. Well, I like Jimmy Horn. I take that back. I like Jimmy Horn. Uh, I like Jimmy Horn. I like it because Jimmy Horn can make plays. You just gotta give him opportunities. Uh, everybody beyond that, even including the two defensive ends, I don't like none of them. Not gonna move nothing. You boasting and bragging about, look, we got two defensive ends. We got two defensive ends. Y'all happy, right? Y'all should be happy now. We got two defensive ends. Bro, you got two defensive ends, and both of them motherfuckers is like 6'1" or 6'2". They're not even 6'4", 6'5". It'd have been cool if you got some 6'4s and 6'5s. You got some fucking midgets, some fucking minions. All right. And I can't wait for y'all to be hollering about where them defensive ends they draft. We don't even see him on the field. We don't even see him on the field. Y'all stupid. Because they dropped the ball in the motherfucking 5th round when they could have moved up and got a lot of motherfucking players. They could have went in the 4th or the 5th and moved and got players. Stupids. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done. Yeah, but so that's it though. Anything else pop up? I just gotta let y'all know how I feel about the situation, what's going on. That's it, you know what I'm saying? This is the channel right here where you want to get your Carolina Panther content. But with me, S.L.R. Media TV. Also, go to my second YouTube channel, S.L.R. Sports News TV. We on the road to 800 subscribers on S.L.R. Sports News TV. And we on the road to 4,000 subscribers on S.L.R. Media TV. Stop playing with me. I get that work in. I'm putting that. Stop playing. Also, hit that motherfucking cap. $, all caps, SRED 40. Stop playing. All information is at the ticker. You know what we do over here. You know what we do. Stop playing. Yeah, you might not. This might be the channel where it might not be no super chats. No. Everything got to hit that cashy. Nah, stop playing. I'm gonna put them super chats up eventually. But as I say again, it's a channel where you want to fuck with. We do it all. We get everything, or we do it all. We just don't talk about sports. We talk about everything. So, as I say, one-stop shop. It's your bodega. It's your Walmart. It's your Costco's. It's your Sam's Club. It's your convenience store. But most definitely, when we talking about that Carolina Panther shit, we standing and we put hands, feet, and knees on it, a motherfucking neck, especially when you're losing. Tired of the team that we about to celebrate coming up. If this team does not motivate this team, that this product that we're going to put on the field, I have no hope for this team next season as long as we have Bryce and Dave Canales at the helm. Sure, we're only missing One trophy. That's the Vince Lombardi trophy. We could have had it in 2015, but Cam dropped the ball. Ron Rivera dropped the ball. Let's see what we can do. Stand up. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. You know what to do. Hit that
Great
subscribe
power
button.
comes great responsibility.
That's
Great power comes great
100%.
responsibility.